This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Next pitch is downstairs. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Johnny Big Daddy. The pitch. Good eye right there. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Daniel Zimmer. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels in the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux. Next offering is downstairs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next offering upstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Now 2 out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the righty deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Straw racing, makes the catch. Down. Johnny Big Daddy stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's Harper now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if this
move over to first, trying to keep him close. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Straw chasing after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1, and they're down 2-0.
He's out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. Take the base. You're out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 3. You're out.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Naylor puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Guardians 2 and the Phillies 1. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. They say you win. The pitch. That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and throwing. The 2-2. Line drive. O'Neill grabs it on the run. And now it's Josh Naylor. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And there he goes to the right side. Big Daddy on the run, sends it over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Runner leads away at second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Josh Bell up next. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Out towards right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And the inning is over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Phillies 1. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ramon Urias. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Strike 3, got him swinging. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
JT Realmuto steps in. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Got him looking, and the struggles continue in the postseason.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Daniel Zimmer stands in for the Phillies. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final lineup for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6.
Here in the 5th. The 1-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats. Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Here comes a pitch. O'Neal checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. McKenzie over to first. Zimmer gets back easily. Zimmer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Left-hand hitter waits. This one popped up. McKenzie makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Here's Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That misses. 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johnny Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So You don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Top 6. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Connor Brogdon preparing to come on if needed. Hicks, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the runner on the go. Slapped foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he deals. The punch out there, and there are 2 down. Man at first, Miles Straw getting ready to hit. And here it comes. Bounce to the left side. They get the force, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base. Philadelphia, Daniel Zimmer.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And there's a ball. That one to first, and foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, but that was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Sam Hentges up and throwing for Terry Francona. Karinchak, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Outs, runner at first. Daniel Zimmer digs in now.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground might be 2. To Jimenez. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Angel De Los Santos. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. Just missed. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one misses. And now 3 in a row. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Trey Turner now, known for his late-inning heroics. Zimmer over at second. Marsh on at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Zimmer rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Johnny Big Daddy now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And that one wrapped foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is down low. And now the count filled up 3-2. Bryce Harper to bat next. The pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Phillies 7 and the Guardians 6. So they turn to their closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Sir Anthony.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just off the outside part of the plate. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jose Ramirez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Righty delivers, and he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. And a pitch. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw. Tag. Ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
In the air, right side. Harper has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the second baseman, Johnny Big Daddy. And that's just foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a good eye there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard. Here's Harper now.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. That one missed. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And the struggles continue in the postseason. And now, Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The line to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
At the belt and fires. And now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Cal Quantrill. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Daniel Espino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So It's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Daniel Zimmer stands in for the Phillies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a great opportunity for the offense. They've already scored, and now a chance to make this a really big inning.
One down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's now a 2-run game.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 2. The 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2. And here's a slow roller. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Phillies 3. No outs. Runner at first. Johnny Big Daddy stands in for the Phillies. The tying run at the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. In to score from first. And now they trail by 1. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it.
No, they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach. Third base coach was sending him all the way, and it just wasn't the right call. I know base coaches take a lot of pride in what they do and how they prepare, but I think he'll be thinking about that one for a little while.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Jimenez collects it. Harper retired. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Next pitch is popped up. Bell should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 5 and the Phillies 4. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop at Alberto Mondesi. Here's a 1-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
On the ground. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And he deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next one misses. 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Guardians fail to score as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. One-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan makes the catch. 1 down. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Emmanuel Clase. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 48, Emmanuel.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Trey Turner. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now Johnny Big Daddy fouled off. He was late. Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1, because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final lineup for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 5 runs.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. The run scores from second, and it's 1-0. Save. They lead it in the 8th. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Connor Brogdon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Josh Naylor, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aaron Savali won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
No outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny Big Daddy. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Gets the bunt down the right side. 1 at second, and they'll just get the 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now here is Harper, known for his late inning heroics. The pitch. That one not close. And it's 2-1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this. Clase keeping him close. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And the next pitch is way outside. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
2 on, 1 out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
One down, Phillies down a run. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And now for the Phillies, Ramon Urias trying to deliver as the hero.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all these guys need is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Boog Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
3. Out. Out. He's out. Ball 4, take it away. Good. Out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. 3. Out. He's out. 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 You're out. 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 He's out. 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 You're out. He's out. 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 You're out. 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 Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. He's out. You're out. Out.
Pitcher Trevor Stephan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Right-handed reliever. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down.
The right fielder, Bryce.
And now here is Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. One down, base is empty. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And the pitch. Got him. And that is that. So they strand a pair.
3 out. 3 out. 4-4. Take the base. You're out. He's out. Out. You're out. He's out.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Seven-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
John Shambi and Chris Singleton as we've got 2 away in the ninth. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Next offering is fouled back.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
And the righty deals. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Is just 1 strike away. And there's a ball. Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
1-0 the final. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 on base. For Cleveland, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got the deciding Game 7 of the World Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. What a memorable World Series this has been, and the entire season comes down to this. Game 7, Chris.
Yeah, this has been the World Series we were all hoping for, Boog. Back and forth. Neither team given an inch, even when it looks like their season's about to come to an end. This has been fantastic stuff, and I'm excited for us and for all of you out there to see how this unfolds.
Every broadcaster's dream, Singy, calling Game 7 of the World Series. I'm excited to do it with you. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Full four, hit the base. Three. Hey, now. Three. Out. That's full four. Out. Three. Out. Hey, now. Out. Three. Three. First base. Hey now. Three. Three. Three.
And this is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
They say you win.
2-2.
Real Muto at second. Zimmer at first. 2 out of the inning. Bounce to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
2 outs, bases full. And here is Brandon Marsh. Doubled in his first AB. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. And now That's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. Here's Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That's out to center field. Thomas racing over to make the catch. Major impact on this Phillies grand slam. It's now 4-2. This is the World Series on the show. The inning. Here's a speed threat. Johnny Big Daddy. Quantrill back to work.
You know, these Phils digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Naylor pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Bryce Harper to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. Harper retired.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Quantrill back to work. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Three-two now. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Runner take your base.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Next offering way upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Daniel Espino up and throwing for Terry Francona. Toussaint getting loose as well. Bounce to the left side. They get the force out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 2.
Ball 4. Take the base.
The Phillies, Daniel Zimmer, 1 for 2. Real Muto runs. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In the air to left center. And that will fall. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Tyler O'Neill. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Ramirez with a relay throw. Tag. Too late. He scores. It's 6-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. His 4th inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
Well, I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
Strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
There's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Turner is out. And that is the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the 7th in Game 7. It's the Phillies 6 and the Guardians 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Allen.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Next pitch is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Guardians 5. Angel De Los Santos gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the right-hander deals.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Next offering is fouled back. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
1-1 now. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And now the count is even. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next one just misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Here is Austin Meadows. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the struggles continue in the postseason.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Lane Thomas. That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins moves under it. And a payoff pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering misses. Full count now. At Alberto Mondesi. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Right side. Harper going back on this one. Still going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Comes the 2-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two on the way. On the ground, right side. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. Well, these guys got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Cleveland, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up